Hello guys, welcome to MBA Pathshala. So guys, in today's session, we will be discussing some important tips and I will be giving you an intro of the VARC Booster course. Okay, so let me start with the very first step, that is learning something every day. Now, a lot of us who are preparing for VARC, we think too much about the strategy aspect. We waste a lot of time deciding that perfect strategy, that perfect plan that would help us to score maximum marks on the verbal section. Now, my version of looking at verbal section is slightly different. Okay, according to me, when it comes to the verbal section, there is not much to be done as far as the perfect timetable or perfect strategy is concerned. But there is a lot of practice that most of us lack, and that is the reason why we end up scoring not much on the verbal section. Okay, now I believe that when it comes to the verbal section, okay, the verbal section itself is pretty simple. It's very flexible. You can do anything in any order as long as you are sure about the accuracy part. Okay, it's pretty simple, but it's not easy. Okay, now this might sound counterintuitive कि कोई चीज simple है लेकिन easy नहीं है तो उसका क्या meaning है? It's simple because the topics are limited and you can do parajumbles पहले, you can do para summary बाद में, you can do RC पहले, you can do para completion बाद में. Okay, it does not really matter. Okay, what matters is that whatever question you're attempting, are you able to get it right? Okay, so it's pretty simple in that sense that the strategy part is not that complex, but it's tough in the aspect that most of us would be bored to death when we actually do passages and analyze them. Okay, so the challenge that lies on the verbal section is that after a certain point of time, it becomes too repetitive, it becomes like too boring, and that is where we need to really manage our levels of stress, and that capacity to sustain boredom is going to be one of the key aspects that will help you to score maximum marks on the verbal section. Okay, so first thing that I've written here, learn something every day. Okay, what do I mean by this? Okay, so let's say you start your day and like you have to decide what to do. Keep a basic target on a weekly basis. Like yesterday we discussed that your RC target is 10 to 15 RCs per week. Okay, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा? Pick up 2 RCs, solve them and look at the solution. Pretty simple. Okay, your RC target is done. If you still are in the mood of solving some more questions of VARC, okay, do some 10 questions of verbal ability and look for the analysis. Even if you are able to understand the logic for 90% of the question, your task for the day is done. Okay, and be consistent in this whole process. Now, when you look at verbal in such a simplistic way, that is when things become really easy for you. Because अभी आप क्या कर रहे हो कि आप बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेस नहीं ले रहे. आपको पता है कि मेरा आज का टारगेट क्या है. ठीक है, I have done my 2-3 RCs, I have done 5 to 7 VA questions or 10 VA questions, and I have been able to understand the logic for at least 90% of them. Okay, so that's good to go. I would be able to achieve my weekly target. Okay, you try to learn something from every question. There would be some question that where you would have that aha experience कि okay, इस क्वेश्चन में ये एंगल मुझे पता नहीं था. There's something new that I've learned. Okay, so that is what consistency is. Okay, even if you're not clear with the strategy part, okay, be consistent. A lot of us will get unnecessarily confused in the aspects of कि कौन से genre का मैं passage pick करूं. अच्छा, ये अगर मैं घर पे practice कर रहा हूं, ठीक है, and when like you know, I'm not talking about the mocks, I'm talking about those standalone RCs that you practice just for the practice purpose and accuracy purpose. So should I do natural sciences? Should I do sociology? So should I do psychology? Should I do philosophy? Okay, see, it's pretty simple. Okay, if you are someone who is a beginner, start with easy passages, slightly easy. Okay, और जब मैं easy बोलता हूँ तो उसका मतलब है CAT level easy. ठीक है, there is something called as NMAT level easy or SNAP level easy also. Okay, so जब easy हम बोल रहे हैं तो उसका मतलब CAT के according जो easy कहा जाता है. And what is CAT level easy? You can always go and check out the CAT papers and you will find that there is this one passage that is comparatively easier. Okay, so whatever mix of passages you are picking, okay, it would be variable. as a student who is just starting, okay, obviously you would pick up the easy ones first, and then once you have some level of confidence, then you would do medium and tough level also. Okay, so do something every day rather than getting bogged down with that unnecessary choice aspect or unnecessary strategy aspect. Okay, second thing is first survive then maximize. Okay, so survival is important. What do I mean by survival? Okay, now everyone is trying to get 99 percentile. It's good as far as being ambitious or being target oriented is concerned. It's good, but the thing is that ask yourself, am I able to get 7 to 8 questions right consistently? Okay, do I really think I have an accuracy of around even 80%? Okay, because survival is different from maximizing. सर्वाइवल का मतलब क्या है? देखो, सर्वाइवल का मतलब ये है कि दैट आई शुड बी एबल टू फाइंड एटलीस्ट 2 RCs which are easy enough for me to at least get 80% accuracy. I should be able to get around 3 questions or 4 questions from VA where I am able to at least get 80% questions right. Now that's survival. Survival will ensure that you at least reach 90 percentile, right? Maximizing is, I know that I'm already good when it comes to easy level passages or even medium level passages, but I want to get to that 99 plus. Okay, I want to get to 98 plus. Now, these people who are trying to maximize would get into very tough passages, would get into very tough VA questions for obvious reason, because their basic level is already done, right? So it makes sense for them to invest that extra amount of time on the very tough questions. Okay, now this decision, where do you stand? Do you stand on that on that level where you are just trying to survive? Survive से मेरा मतलब है कि भाई अगर आप ओवरऑल अपना कट ऑफ क्लियर कर लेते हो तो आपको वर्बल में एटलीस्ट इतना मार्क्स आ जाए दैट any respectable college will not reject you because you got a score that was too low on the verbal section. Okay, so you are able to manage 85 percentile, 90 percentile. Okay, so that's a respectable score. That's a respectable score. Okay, once you cross that zone, then you get into the maximizing wala zone, right? Okay, so you can judge for yourself. Try to be good first with easy and medium, and then invest that extra time on the very tough or tough questions. Okay, develop stamina, very important. एक क्वेश्चन आई थिंक काफी लोगों का रहता है, सर स्टैंड अलोन बेसिस पे तो हम लोग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लेते हैं, लेकिन मॉक्स में क्यों गलत हो जाते हैं? मॉक्स के अंदर एक्यूरेसी क्यों नहीं आती? बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ यू लैक द स्टैमिना एस्पेक्ट. ठीक है, स्टैमिना से मेरे देखो मीनिंग यहाँ पे क्या है, आपने एक क्वेश्चन को स्टैंड अलोन बेसिस पे किया तो ना तो आपके ऊपर कोई साइकोलॉजिकल प्रेशर था, ना आप बहुत ज्यादा टायर्ड थे क्योंकि वही एक सिंगल क्वेश्चन था जो आपको डील करना था, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल दोज रीजंस यू आर एबल टू डू दैट क्वेश्चन राइट. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू अ मॉक देयर इज अ टाइम लिमिट, सो देयर इज अ टाइम प्रेशर. 40 मिनट्स में मुझे अराउंड 16 क्वेश्चंस करने हैं या 15 करने हैं, है ना, या जो भी आपका टारगेट है 17 क्वेश्चंस, और उस 40 मिनट्स के अंदर मुझे ये भी इंश्योर करना है कि एक्यूरेसी भी आ जाए. ठीक है, स्विचिंग भी हो रही है. आरसी के बाद आप स्विच करके गए वीए पे, तो वहां पे आरसी से सीधे पैरासमरी आया, पैरासमरी से फिर पैरा कंप्लीशन आया. सो दैट प्रैक्टिस एस्पेक्ट वेर यू डेवलप स्टैमिना इज अ डिफरेंट बॉल गेम देन द स्टैंड अलोन क्वेश्चंस दैट यू डू. ओके, तो हम लोग सेक्शनल्स और मॉक्स को क्यों अवॉइड करते हैं? ठीक है, फोर्थ पॉइंट इज लाइक सेक्शनल्स एंड मॉक्स. ओके, व्हाई आर वी नॉट रियली कंफर्टेबल विद गिविंग सेक्शनल्स एंड मॉक्स एंड डेवलपिंग आवर स्टैमिना alongside the sessions that we are doing or alongside the standalone question that we are practicing? The reason is very simple, that a lot of us are scared that if we get a low percentile, we will get demotivated. Now, on that question, I would say be stoical. Okay, it does not matter what percentile you get. Okay, it does not matter how many questions right or how many questions wrong you get. What really matters is that you're able to learn something from every mock that you're giving. ओके, हर वो मॉक जो आप देते हो उसमें आपको कुछ सीखने को मिलता है, राइट? ओके, आपने मॉक फर्स्ट दिया, उसमें आपने कुछ इजी क्वेश्चंस पिक नहीं किए, व्हेन यू एनालाइज यू रियलाइज दैट नहीं यार ये वाला क्वेश्चन तो काफी इजी था, व्हाई डिड आई नॉट पिक इट अप? Okay, I should have picked it up, right? And then you do that mental calculation that okay, looking at the analysis, I realized that in this mock I could have managed 17 questions, okay, but I was able to do only 12. What happened? Why did I not do these 5 extra questions? Okay, या फिर कोई question wrong हुआ उसको आप accuracy से कर सकते थे. So one of the things that you really need in verbal section especially is that you should have that stoical mindset. You're giving mocks, you're giving sectionals, but you're not really that affected by the scores. The philosophy of stoicism is that as a person you're equanimous, you're not really affected by what happens in the external environment. Okay, you are mentally stable and you are able to run a process oriented approach rather than getting bogged down by every score that you get and you getting too much emotionally involved. Okay, you just need to be equanimous, be very balanced, be very cool, and look at verbal like a game. Okay, it's a game to be played. You learn something new, and then you apply that learning in the next sectional or next mock. That's it. Okay, so guys, these are the some of the things that you should keep in mind. Okay, so moving on to the VARC Booster course. So what is this course all about? So guys, this course is designed for anyone who is looking to maximize his score, boost his score, and it's relevant for people who are coming from a not so good background on verbal, as well as people who are really good on verbal and like they really want to maximize and take their verbal scores to the next level. Okay, so how is this designed? Okay, let me give you some idea. First of all, in this course, we have 1000 plus VRC questions. When you join the course, you get access to 350 plus CAT level RC questions. Now, when I say CAT level RC questions, that means easy, medium, tough. तीनों levels के हैं, लेकिन CAT level easy, CAT level medium, CAT level tough. All right. Specifically, the type of questions that you will see are also like they're also CAT type. Okay, so it's not out of pattern. Okay, now when you join the course, you look at all those questions. Okay, you would get some of these tests, you get video solutions, right? So when you join the course, okay, you start doing those passages आपके पास जो आपको अवेलेबल होंगे, आपको मिलेंगे, ठीक है, उनको उसमें stored solutions हैं, आप उसको practice करना start करोगे, and then we will start with what is called as the live sessions. Okay, so there are two things that are happening simultaneously. You are attending live sessions. In these live sessions, we discuss medium difficulty level questions, and we are also going to discuss difficult to very difficult questions. Okay, these are the sort of questions that will take you from 90 to 99. Okay, and when you are practicing questions from the dashboard, you have multiple tests, you have topic test, you have your mini test, you have the full length test. Okay, उन tests के अंदर और उन RCs के through आप develop कर रहे हो अपना stamina. These RCs are of easy, medium and difficult, all three levels. So slowly you start from the easy, then you go on to medium, and then finally difficult. The RC questions that you see on the dashboard, they come with a video solution. So whatever RC you're picking, you're also looking at the video solution, right? Then we will be discussing past year CAT questions. Okay, so you can look at the number of live sessions. So there are 40 live sessions, so it's a very big number, and in these 40 live sessions we'll be discussing plethora of verbal questions, like vast number of questions of verbal ability as well as reading comprehension. Okay, so all in all, this course is going to give you a lot of practice. 1000 is a big number, and the course is suitable for a student who is coming from any background. ठीक है, so आप consider कर सकते हो, ठीक है, और ये code आपको use करना है booster. When you apply this code, the price of the course goes down by 20%. Okay, so you get this course at 3600 rupees. So that is a pretty, I would say, economical amount. Okay, so the purpose is not to really maximize profit. The purpose is to give you people the value. Okay, so if there is anyone who is looking at enhancing his or her scores, okay, you can look forward to this batch. Otherwise, if you're practicing from the YouTube channel itself, then you can check out the playlist. Okay, playlist में आपको काफी सारे questions मिलेंगे. तो अगर आप playlist से भी prepare कर रहे हो, तो playlist के अंदर भी बहुत सारा कंटेंट है, यू कैन एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिस फ्रॉम देयर. ओके, द बेस्ट कॉम्बिनेशन वुड बी प्लेलिस्ट, VRC playlist, okay, which is all free, YouTube पे, and then combine it with VRC booster course. Okay, so you can just imagine the number of questions you would have done. Okay, so I know, so that's the idea. So I hope guys this helps, and I will see you in the next session. Bye bye, take care.